Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my what I melted for the week video. This is my third time attempting to record this. The cats have started fighting. Groucho's chasing Bella and they did not do this shit before I started. I've been home for 20 minutes. I went to the gym. I went to the chiropractor. I went to the grocery store. I came home. I put groceries away. I changed my wax and they've been fighting. You know, he chases her and then he cries about it. So now you're going to hear him scream because he walks through the house crying the victim after he chases her all over the place. So it's a madhouse. So I only melted one thing from my January melt box. I am frankly over having a specific melt box. Like I do it in the fall more or less because I do a lot of apple and pumpkin. I do it in December because I do a lot of Christmas scents and peppermint and all that. But then by January, I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of just melting what I feel like right now. So I only melted one thing from the January melt box. I will do another video with what I ended my January melt box with, so I will finish it up. Today is the 29th. It is close enough to the end of the month that I'm going to end it here. And then I'm just going to melt what I feel like because frankly, that's what I've been doing right along. So anyways, I'm going to just show you the one thing. I did finish up this fresh raspberry sauce from Dessa's. This was okay. It wasn't my favorite. It was a true to life raspberry sauce. Like if you were to take raspberries and boil them into sauce, that's what it is, very true. I do really like Dessa's wax. It performs beautifully. I just was not a fan of this scent. Oh, and what I'm going to start doing, because I liked the idea, Canada Kim saved all of her wax empties for the entire year of 2017, and then she's done into 2018. She did a video on everything that she melted, whether it was clamshells or bakery bags or scent shots or whatever. I'm going to do that for 2018. I have got a big storage bin that I'm going to throw. So when I do my monthly empties, I'm going to separate them by vendor, and I'm going to write down on the item, because I won't remember in next January what I liked this January. So I'm going to actually write down on there with like a Sharpie what I liked, what I didn't like, what the scent throw was and everything. And then at the beginning of 2019, I'm going to go through the whole entire year and show you what I melted. So for the whole year, because that's a kind of a cool deal. So this was the only thing I melted from the January melt box. So I went ahead and did that. So shut up. So then the rest of this is all just regular stuff. So I had a little, not a debate, but I had a little like challenge with myself that there was a bunch of Wilma's stuff that I got back in the summer. And I understand paper is different than, anything else, but like the stuff from July and August and September, the paper had faded into a different like shade. It wasn't the same bright color that it was a white, and now it's like a yellow. I didn't know if that was going to affect the wax, so I've actually started melting through some of my Wilma stuff from that vintage, because I don't know if anybody knows if Wilma's good after 6 months. Let me know, because I have a lot of her stuff. So I'm going to jump right in. I just put this in Wildberry Mousse. It was 2 of the sample cubes. It is beautiful. I really love Wildberry Mousse, and this would definitely be a repurchase. This is just a very, very nice blend. And then I finished this in the bedroom last night, Lavender Milk. I don't like this. This is, I think, the only lavender from her that I've tried that I don't care for. My big thing about this was this had a undertone to it that smelled like, I kid you not, it smelled like 7-Up pound cake. Now, my lavender blends are stored in separate containers, so I have 7-Up pound cake right here in my hand because I melted that too, in different rooms at different times. And so I don't know why this would put on a 7-Up pound cake, but it had that fizzy, citrusy type note to it. I don't know why. Again, this is stored in separate containers. All my lavender and bedtime blends are in separate bins, so it's not like they would have sat next to each other. I melted them in separate rooms, so they were in separate warmers, different days. So like this I did last night, the 7-Up pound cake I did like Friday or Saturday. So it's just weird. It was more herbally lavender too, which I'm not a fan of. I like the sweeter lavenders, or if it's mixed with like chamomile, I can do an herbal lavender because the chamomile kind of makes it a little bit sweet. But I personally was just not a fan of that. So I'm glad I got that out of the way. I put a cube of Downy Fresh in my bathroom this morning. And for those of you who don't know, Wilma and That Smell Good Shop is the same company. I think I might have both in empties or what I've melted. So I just wanted to let you all know that they are the one and the same. And I try to say this and I forget. I melt in Glade 20 watt hot plates in my bedroom, a Big Lots 24 watt hot plate in my living room, a Glade 20 watt hot plate in my office, a Scentsy 20 watt bulb warmer in my dining room, a Glade 13 watt hot plate in my bathroom, and a Scentsy 25 watt in my kitchen, bulb in my kitchen. I love my Scentsy warmers. I know a lot of people give them crap and say they don't melt vendor wax very good. I get a very good throw, very good performance from my Scentsy warmers. And my Glade 13 watt isn't as strong as a 20 watt, but it performs well because my bathroom's small. So anyways, I put a cube of this in the bathroom this morning. It is Downy Fresh, and this is just a nice laundry scent. I love laundry scents in the bathroom. And here's the 7-Up pound cake. I melted this in the office and dining room over the weekend, like Friday, Saturday. I like this scent. It's not one that I would probably repurchase just because I am kind of 7-Up pound cake out. I may repurchase it later down the line. I melted Fruit Loops. I did this one in the office and dining room like the night after that 7-Up pound cake or the next day. I don't remember. This is a true to life Fruit Loops, like if you stuck your nose in a bag in a bag of Fruit Loops. Cherry Cola Cake. For those of you who are aware of it, I know so many people don't know what it is. Cheerwine soda. It's like a cherry cola type soda. This is what it smells like with a hint of cake. It is really yummy. I really like this scent. It does reminds me of like a Cheerwine float. I'm from the South, and when we lived in New England, and nobody had ever heard of Cheerwine, and I went, oh crap. And I'm from Florida, and it was everywhere, and it's everywhere here in Tennessee. So, this is an awesome blend, and that's one I would repurchase. And I'm not trying to go in order by vendor. It's just these were the ones on top. Pink Swizzle Cake. This one's really nice. It's like a pink sugar, and then I don't know what the swizzle is, but it's a cakey scent. It's really good. I love her pink sugar, and so I always will repurchase that. On Sunday, I did Cafe Reggio all through the house. I'm trying to get through this loaf. I have this partial loaf, and I have 2 Blossom bags. One Blossom bag is full. One I've used like a coin, or a half a coin, or 3/4 of a coin. I don't remember how much I've used of the coin, but it's almost full. And it was restocked this month, and my husband said to me, use some of what you have before you buy more, because he's like, you have 2 full bags sitting here, and this was almost a half. It was, almost a full half when I got it. I think it was a full half when I got it. I've melted it, I think, 2 days since I got it. I got this in a D-stash. And so I put this all through the house except for the bathroom, because I don't melt food in the bathroom, food or drinks in the bathroom. So I did do this everywhere else. Every other warmer had this in it yesterday. It is just a beautiful, and I am 33 years old, and I just now discovered that mocha is supposed to be chocolate. I always assumed mocha was, because I've always gotten mocha at coffee shops, so I always thought it was a type of coffee. I didn't know it was a chocolate scent, because everyone said, oh, do you get the chocolate in Cafe Reggio? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? It's coffee in marshmallow, and they're like, mocha is chocolate, and I'm like, are you for real? I am so stupid, I swear to God. Okay, so anyway, so this is beautiful. I do not get a chocolate scent. I get a nice coffee with that marshmallow. It just sweetens it up and makes it beautiful. I melted some Americano marshmallow smoothie from Scoopable Tart Wax. I'm sorry, my husband texted me something hilarious. I asked him if he wanted to go get coffee today after work, because Mondays are horrendous for him, and he usually needs a pick-me-up to stay awake. So usually he gets out at 2. He comes home. We go and we get my daughter from school, because my son gets off the bus at 2:30, and we go pick my daughter up from school. And I said to him, do you want to get coffee? And he put up an emoji that said coffee is bae, and I said, no, I'm bae, and he said coffee is side bae. It just cracked me up. Anyways, okay, Americano marshmallow smoothie. I love this scent. I put this on yesterday because, I was doing my mom's taxes. She came over so I could do her taxes. I wanted something nice, because the Cafe Reggio was kind of going bye-bye by then. It was like 4:30 in the afternoon. So I put this on. This is a beautiful scent. Very bakery. It is heavy bakery, so if you don't like heavy bakery, you would not like this. But it is beautiful. That monster cookie, that blackberry jam butter cookie, that marshmallow smoothie, this is like tops. I have so much of this. I have like a pie slice. I have mini melters to make this. And I have, I think, like 2 more of these after this one's gone. I am trying to melt through some of my, I know the stuff will last, but I am trying to melt through some of the older stuff I have from each vendor just to kind of keep up with it. But that will always be a repurchase. I know she's going out of business, but Jenny also makes Americana marshmallow smoothie or Americana smoothie, and it's I was gonna say taste. It smells almost exactly the same to me, so I would buy it from either of them. The next is Dobby. This one is beautiful. I had actually picked this up in a BAM bag. I've got 3 clams. This one and then 2 more. I melted a cube of this in my bathroom yesterday to celebrate getting a BAM bag of it in the pre-order that she is doing Wizard's Wax. It ends tomorrow, she said. And this is linen sock, ocean mist, and dune grass. I don't get any grass, really. Like, on cold, I get a hint of grass. But when it melts, I get like an ocean laundry type blend. And it is beautiful. This is one I melt a lot in the summer. Like, I tend to melt these type of blends in the bathroom in the rest of the seasons, but in like summer, when we're doing a lot of like salty sea air and ocean type stuff, I melt this throughout the house. So I'm so glad that I scored a BAM bag of it. So then this one I did in the bedroom the other night. Lavender, peppermint, coconut mallow. I've just got this one pie slice that I just keep chopping chunks off of it. This is a beautiful blend. My husband's not crazy about it because of the peppermint. I'm thinking of actually recreating it with mini melters without the peppermint and just doing like a sweet lavender, the Gilligan's Brew, and like the marshmallow smoothie, and seeing if he likes that a little bit better. He's okay with it. He doesn't complain about it, but you can tell it's not his favorite. He just is not a mint guy. So, but it's okay because I love mint. But that is beautiful. That's always a repurchase. I finished this hydrangea scent shot from Candy Panda. The lid had broken, so when I got it, I just threw half in the bathroom, and then I melted the other half this week. This was very good. I do not usually get a very good throw from Candy Panda, so I never actually bought from them because everything I've gotten in D-stashes have been very, very hit or miss, mostly miss. This threw very well, though, so I'm thinking in a small space. It will do very well. I've tried it in every other room, did not get a good throw, but the bathroom seems to be doing good. So if I do acquire these in D-stashes as freebies or whatnot, then I will definitely put those in the bathroom. All right, from that Smell Good shop, Iced Lemon Biscotti. This one is beautiful. It is a lemon light bakery scent. It's not a cleaner lemon. It is a nice light bakery lemon. This is one of the ones I'm trying to work up. So she changed her name somewhere between July and September because my July stuff says Wilma and my September stuff says that Smell Good shop. So it doesn't matter. I don't care. Same stuff. Smells good. Actually, she changed it in September because I have something over here that's in September that's Wilma. Okay, I don't care, whatever. This stuff performs very well for me. It's hit or miss what room I'm in, if I'm going to do 1 cube or 2 cubes at a time. If it's a bigger room, I will usually do 2 cubes. Like, I did 1 cube in my bedroom because my bedroom's small. My bedroom is actually the smallest bedroom in the house, but it's the only downstairs bedroom, and when we bought our house, my kids were little enough, I did not want one of them downstairs and then us upstairs in case there was a fire hazard or in case someone broke in or whatever. I just did not want me upstairs and one of my kids downstairs. I did not like it. There's 2 bedrooms upstairs and 1 downstairs, so we took the smallest one. So 1 cube goes perfectly in my bedroom, whereas my living room needs 2 cubes. My dining room and office, I can do 1, it's 1 big room, so I can do 1 in each warmer, and my kitchen is usually 1 cube, and the bathroom's 1 cube. So I think the living room's the only one I do 2 just because it is a big space. But my bedtime melts I do 2 because I want it to last, and I feel like I get a better throw when I do it. I don't know what I do. I am so mixed up, y'all. Alright, Cool Linen and Lavender from Barrett Wax Crafts. This is one of my favorites. Y'all know I'm crazy, so there's no point in even saying it. This is one I have hoarded the fuck out of. Excuse my language. I have hoarded this. And then I wound up getting a lot, so I'm slowly melting through. This is my second clam from his pre-order he did. He did a clamshell pre-order in October, and I bought 2 clamshells of this. I've since bought 5 more clamshells, a brick, and another clamshell and a sheep and a D-stash. So I am good. This stuff is beautiful. It is a very nice bedroom scent. I finished up this clam of Good Witch, Magically Delicious and White Clouds. I do this in the bathroom. It's a creamy laundry scent. That Magically Delicious you wouldn't think would mix well with White Clouds or laundry, but it is. It's a nice creamy scent. It is beautiful. I think I have another clam of this, and then I have a whole pan. So that's why I wanted to finish that up. Hazelnut Cream Cafe. This one I melted quite a bit of over the weekend. I tried to put the scent description and it wore off. And then it wore onto the labels of the next ones. So that wasn't very smart. This one's very nice. It was a hazelnut coffee, you know, just it was a little bit creamy. It was really good. I put these on Saturday. I had several coffee scents from her. So I put those on Saturday. And then Cafe Reggio I put in on Sunday. Caramel macchiato. This one I did in my bedroom and living room on Saturday. So I did those 3 cubes I melted in the office, dining room, and kitchen. And then these 2 I did in the bedroom and living room. This is a very nice blend. I have a ton more of it, and I'm glad that it threw good. It's just a very nice coffee scent with a hint of caramel. White Peach Spa. I do this in the bathroom. So all this marks is from me writing the scent description and then stacking them next to each other. This is a beautiful scent. This is one that I will repurchase in bigger quantities when I run out. I have a ton of it now, though. I have this one, and I have some scent shots, and I have, I think, a couple more of these 2-ounce packs. So once I get low, I will do a custom order with her for like a 6-ounce. 1,000 Times Goodnight from Vintage Chic Scents. It's lavender chamomile. These I scored as freebies in a D-stash. Some older blends. I love the 2016. I know people are like, oh, the 2016 is old. It's, you know, coming up on 2 years old. But to me, these have thrown the best is these. I did a whole coin in my bedroom at night. I don't usually do a half. I should have done a half because I didn't get as good of a throw as I would have if I did a half. But my stupid brain put in a whole one. I melted another piece of this Birdo's Magical Cupcake Land. This is, I've been trying not to melt it, but I did pick up the mini melters for this to recreate, so I'm confident in finishing this up. This is the older style. It's got her older labels on it, so I know it's at least a year old, if not more, because I know she switched to these labels, and at least, like, when I came on the scene, she was, I think, switching labels. So I know it's at least a year old. I don't know how much more. There's no indication. So I want to finish it up. So I'll finish that up this coming week. And I got all 3 of those to recreate. Oh, I finished this Blanche and Baby Jane. I wasn't really crazy about it. I thought it would smell better than it did. There was some sort of weird undertone I can't even explain. This one I had gotten also in that D-stash. It's Lucky Luciano. I did rebag these. I'm not crazy about the flip-top bags, so I rebagged this one. The rest I just kind of saved for now. This one's beautiful. This one I would not have bought on my own. I did cut the coin in half, put one in my dining room, or one half of my dining room, one half of my office, and it threw for about 15 hours, and then I switched out to put my coffee scents on. So that did very well. Jackie O's Orange Sherbet. I got a Blossom Bar in a D-stash, so I'm trying to work through my older stash of this. It's beautiful, creamy orange with bakery. Just a beautiful, like, cake with that orange sherbet. I love orange sherbet blends. Lavender Orange Dream. This is another favorite of mine. I have a bunch of this. Stop it, Groucho. I put this on in the bedroom at night, obviously. Yeah, you're gonna fall. Anyways, this is very nice. Sweet lavender and orange sherbet. I love orange sherbet blends. Alright. Daredevil. I melted this in the office and dining room the other day. I'm trying to work through the D-stash I bought from Ariana to see what I like and what I don't like. There's been a few that I haven't been crazy about that I D-stashed, a few that I've kept that I was unsure about, and a few that I've really loved. This is one I really enjoyed. It's Fresh Picked Strawberries, Georgia Peach, and Sweet Mango. And this is beautiful. Very nice. I'm going to save the rest of that for summer because that's kind of summery to me. One I was really unsure about was Sons of Anarchy, and I wound up buying another clam when I was on the site last. It is beautiful. Blue sugar, pink sugar, chaps, and hard candies. You get the leather, you get that blue sugar and pink sugar. It is beautiful. Leather is usually really hit or miss for me. I put it in the bathroom, and I loved it. Stay Puffed. This was a very nice scent, too. It was kind of creamy and fruity, and that is one that I would I would repurchase. I'm working on some of my Coven. It's cola cake batter, vanilla bean, noel, and zucchini bread. I love this scent. It is very nice and fresh. People like it in the summer because of the cola. I like it all year long, and I melt it a lot because I have a ton of it. Another new favorite of mine is Zool, and it's blackberry, plum, and graham crackers. I went on the website the day that I melted this in the kitchen. I went on the website and ordered 2 more clams because it was beautiful. So, I like that. That was from the stash from Ariana. I melted some pistachio. I made the mistake of melting a whole chunk of this, and I should have cut in half because my husband was like, that is too strong. I don't know. Are these like what mini melters used to be, or are these, because they're huge, they're like double the thickness of mini melters? Or are these just chunks? I don't know because I wasn't around when she put those out. I melted some Kissing You the other night. My husband wanted a strawberry blend, so I put this on, and he really likes this one because it's got a lot of strawberry in it. It is beautiful. I have a whole nother loaf after this one's gone. It's a very nice blend. I would melt that all year long. Full House. I'm trying to get through this Bam bag. Although I love this scent, I am trying to finish it up because I do have, I think, 2 clamshells, and I'm trying to get through the Bam bags that only have a few pieces left. So you'll see this in my next week's video because I'm going to try to finish that up. So this one I was unsure about last week because I had just put it on when I did my video. So now I finished it up because it was 4 cubes when I started. I did 2 cubes last week and 2 cubes this week. It's Butter Bumpkin. Never heard of the company. Gone Camping. It was a very nice fireside kind of scent. I don't think there was too much like marshmallow or anything. Like, it wasn't like a marshmallow fireside scent. It was just kind of a nice smoky fireside scent. This threw beautifully. I got a very long throw, a very long lasting throw, and a very strong throw. So that is definitely one that I would look into possibly purchasing from if they're even in business. Then I melted some Cherry Bomb, Vanilla Smoothie, and Cola from Kimmery Ann's. I'm all over the place, as you've noticed. I'm doing cola, I'm doing fruit, I'm doing bakery, I'm doing everything. This is stuff that I had bought back in May. It is paraffin. I'm not crazy about her paraffin as much as I love her Parasoy. Her Parasoy performs much better for me, so I'm trying to finish up some of this paraffin I have. This is vintage, vintage chic scents. If you look at that label, and you guys were around VCS back in 2015, you will recognize how old that is. This is Baby Leroy, and it was from 2015. This I got in that D-stash with the other older stuff. It's Baby Magic Lavender Vanilla. I did melt half of it. It did perform very well, despite being, coming into 3 years old, and it did exactly what I thought it would. I melted some more of this honkin' thing of Tara Will Never Go Hungry and Strawberry Fields Forever. This is all I have, so I'm kind of hoarding it. I'm only melting it like once a month until I can get my hands on this blend. I love Tara Will Never Go Hungry again by itself. I don't like Strawberry Fields Forever by itself, but I love them combined, and this is a beautiful blend combined. So that's going back in my scent vault until I can find some more. Hades, this was another one I was very unsure about, Fireside and Blue Sugar, but I put it in the kitchen and it was beautiful. So I did pick up another clam when I placed an order earlier this week. It's beautiful. I mean, I don't really like blue sugar, but I love that. And now I've melted several things that had blue sugar. L3 Cake Topper and Apollo the Archer, white fluffy wedding cake with strawberry jam filling, buttercream frosting, vanilla buttercream, mint gelato, and waffle cones. It's a mouthful but smells amazing. This is the Matrix melts. I did cut, or I broke off a couple pieces and put it in the bedroom and bedroom and living room, and it threw beautifully. Marshmallow Graham Crackers Bonfire Bliss from Kimmery Ann's. This is another of the paraffin. I'm not crazy about the scent throw I get from paraffin, so I'm just trying to work on using those up. And my cats are going crazy. Lemon Curd Dreamsicle Fruity Loops. This one was okay. Again, the paraffin, it did not throw as well as the Parasoy does, but I did enjoy it. Sweet Ferris Wheel Dreams. I scored a loaf of this in a D-stash, so I figured I would melt a little of this piece that I had gotten. I was holding on to it because I did not want to run out. It's lavender, vanilla, strawberry, pink sugar, zucchini bread. It's beautiful. Go away. Cookie Monster loves Jackie O. I got this as a freebie in a D-stash, and I also have a 4-pack in it. I love this scent. This I'm gonna finish up next week because I don't put things back that only have one melt. I finished a clam of Percy. My husband did not like this. I don't know what his deal is. You're not getting in the box. No, go somewhere. It's rain and lemon curd. It is nice and I love it. It's so fresh, but he said it smells like Christmas trees. I don't know what his problem is. I think he's broken. Charlie Tango, Raindrop Sea Salt. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Put it in the bathroom. This is the only clam I have of it. I did buy another one in a D-stash, but I don't know. The guy he sold all the stuff and then couldn't get PFREs. And so he's like, well, I ordered some and they'll be here Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm like, that's fast because usually when I order it takes like 2 weeks. So anyways, hopefully I get that soon because it was 10 clamshells I got in a D-stash from him and this was in that. But that's a beautiful scent. I put that in the bathroom. I finished a clam of Toodles. It only had 1 cube left. I have so much of this, but I love it. It is one of my favorites. This is one I'm going to melt all summer long, y'all. You're going to be sick of hearing me talk about Toodles because that shit's going down all summer. Another new favorite of mine is Annabelle, and it's brown sugar pecans, pie crust, strawberry, or blackberry, and marshmallow fluff. This was beautiful. I wound up buying another clam in a D-stash and a Bam bag in a D-stash because it was beautiful. This is so nice. There's only a couple more things. Yeah, two scent shots, and then we're done. So then I melted Japanese cherry blossom from that Smell Good shop. I do cut these in half for the bathroom. I do melt the whole thing in every other room, and I cut them in half for the bathroom. And this was just like Bath & Body Works. It smelled identical to Bath & Body Works. It was beautiful. It was so fresh and yummy. And the last thing I did was winter candy apple. And this I am not a fan of. I like the winter candy apple body care. I'm not crazy about it in wax form. So now I know not to get that for next year. So that is everything I melted for the week. I went through a lot. Try to keep this under 30 minutes. And I'm at 27. I'm doing good. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I will talk to y'all later. I will be back tomorrow with my January finale. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to do my empties for the month because Wednesday's the last day of the month. So I will talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Bye.